What's going on, everybody? All right, so here we go. So somebody came up, they asked me, they said, hey, why is it that you're always smiling? Why is it that you're always happy? Why is it that you're always in a good mood? Why is it that it seems like nothing ever bothers you? Well, check it out. I should probably do this in like two parts. Okay, part one. All right, so the first reason why nothing ever bothers me and I'm always happy and I'm always smiling and things like that is because I don't worry about anything. And the reason why I don't worry about anything, even if something like quote unquote bad happens to me, I don't worry about it because I always believe that whatever you throw at me, I can find a way to get through it. And part of that just comes from me feeling like, you know what, I'll figure it out. No matter what happens, I just feel like I'll always figure it out. But what really like kind of reinforces that is that this is what I ask myself basically. If I ever find myself in a position where something comes at me and I really have to work through it and it's something that I have to figure myself out through it, like figure my way through it, the first thing I ask myself is this. I say, okay, for what just happened to you, Omar, whatever just happened to you, for what just came at you, right? Whatever anybody just threw at me, whatever it is, right? So for what just happened to me, that's bad, that's negative, has anyone in the history of the entire earth, has anyone in the history of the world ever been faced with what you're faced with now? Okay, so the answer is probably most likely going to be yes, because the world's been around for a long time, humanity has been around for a long time, so I'm not the first one to probably go through this particular situation that I'm faced with, whatever that bad or negative situation might be, right? Okay, so has anyone in the history of the entire world ever gone through what you're faced with right now, Omar? And I say, yeah, okay, somebody has. At least one person in the history of the world has gone through whatever bad, negative situation has come to me, right? Okay, so that's question number one. Question number two, has anyone in the entire history of the world ever been faced with what I'm faced with now and gotten through it, came out on the other side triumphantly, came out on the other side as a winner? And I say, yeah. There's at least one other person in the history of the entirety of humanity that has been faced with whatever bad situation I'm faced with and come out and has beat the odds, has come out on the other side and been successful. So if there's one other person, at least one other person in the entire history of the world that has faced the type of situation, a similar situation, or the exact situation that I am facing, at least one other person in the entire history of humanity has faced any bad or negative situation I'm facing, and they've come out of it and been triumphant and been successful. If at least one other person in the entire history of the world has done it, then there's no reason why I should not be able to do it. So why am I going to be sad about it? Why am I going to be mad about it? Why am I going to be upset about it? Because in the end, I'm going to find my way through it. Somebody else in the history of the world has done it. Therefore, I can do it. I wasn't born with any type of brain misfunctions. I wasn't born with any type of brain abnormalities. Therefore, my brain functions and works perfectly. So, if there's something that comes my way that's bad or negative, my brain can work it out. Why? Why do I know that? Because first of all, I believe that my brain functions enough to where it can do that. Second of all, though, I believe that if anyone else in the history of the world was able to do it, well, then there is zero reason why I cannot therefore do it as well. So that's it. So I'm always happy and I'm always smiling and nothing bothers me, because whatever it is that comes my way that's bad or negative, I will always find a way through it. You guys take care. Love y'all. Take care. Peace.